This is season 2. This is game number 2, and I believe, let me just double check this. I think it's a qualifying round. I've actually forgotten this thing so long. Yes, the winner of this series will qualify for Copa America season 2, but one more game will be played. The winner of this plays against Sheep in a versus Zurg match to decide seeding for the group stages. So Catz currently up 1 at the moment, spawning down here in the bottom right corner of Catalina, a 3-player spawn map. From Root Gaming, it's Root's captain, Catz.
In its opposition as the red Protoss, it is Sefirofe.
And did you change anything with your mic?
No.
Oh, because now I give up. We'll just leave it as is. Guys, it's too loud, it's too quiet. Tonight's not a production night. I've tried everything possible. I've fiddled with production out the wazoo. I'm hoping it sounds fine for you guys. But alright, so Catz had a very funny game 1. Definitely, I think if there's going to be the highlight reel for Copa America again this season, each week by week, that's got to be one of them, without question. But Sefirofe, I mean, we didn't really get to see him play. There's no real way to judge whether he's got a chance or not, whether he can bring this back. Maybe he pops off of 1 base, all in. Maybe he goes for 2 bases, tons of gateways. Whatever the case may be, we didn't get a good look at him in game number 1, sadly.
Yeah. Yeah, and it wasn't necessarily that he did anything really wrong. I mean, you're not going to start scouting until a little bit later when you get to hallucinated Phoenix. Pulling probes at a Nidus is perfectly fine. You know, he's only expecting like 1 or 2 roaches to pop out, and then the Nidus would die, and he would be perfectly fine. Not the case with Banelings. So, just by that, we can tell that his early game is pretty standard. He doesn't do anything wrong there. Yeah.
By the way, ambivalence is apparently the word I was searching for earlier. Thank you to Twitch chat. But alright, so Cat's a little bit supply blocked right now, but he gets that 3rd base down. This is kind of funny because we've been seeing everyone just take the 3rd out here in the middle of the map, not even thinking about this base over here till the 4th or the 5th. But Cat's going for 3 bases really early. I mean, I didn't get a chance to talk to him this time. I didn't get to be like, yo, you should do the Nidus Swarm again or something. But one thing I'm worried about, though, when you see 3 bases this early in a spawning pool, if we see gases come down, it could be that all-in that's just the quick, clean sweep so we can qualify. Or it may see him do something cool in special tactics again. We'll have to wait and see. It is Catz, after all. One of the more unpredictable players in StarCraft 2.
I get a suggestion that sounds way too technical for me, so I'm gonna pretend I don't know what that is. Or I didn't see it, rather.
What? Oh, for your mic? Or?
Yeah, apparently there's like a way to boost it. And,
yeah, in the Windows sound... We'll go over that after the game. It's not something you want to be tapping out to fiddle with right now.
Says you. You just keep talking. I'll figure it out. No, I'm kidding.
These mics were made for talking. And that's just what we'll do. Yo, I'm so good at like spoofing 1 or 2 lines at a time for a song, but I don't think I could ever go like full Weird Al and just like the whole thing. Anyways, lots of gateways going down right now for Sefirofe. 4 in total. But we don't see Mad Chrono Boost coming out of the Cyber Core. In fact, using it on a probe still, so if this was planned to be 4-gate aggression, the timing wouldn't exactly be swift.
This is a really fast gateway all-in. Oh, actually, it's only 4 gates. I'm sorry.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not.
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to be the gateway all-in. If he's Chrono Boosting it, it'd be different.
Yeah. Well, that happens a little later.
Yeah. The Lings get in here, they're going to kill a couple probes. Sefirofe, man, at least pull the probes, dude. Put him to safety. Don't leave him out here exposed to the wasteland. These dogs are going to get him.
Yeah. That went poorly on both sides, the natural and the main. He lost a couple of probes on each side, as well as got scouted with a 5 gates. So okay, it was more gateways than just the regular 3 or 4 gate, but yeah, still not completely an all-in, but it is certainly an odd gateway count. And I wonder if he's actually going to continue doing it, because now his probe count's totally thrown off. It's obviously been discovered, and Catz's response, dude, I'm totally on board with Catz and what was his name? That guy from Red Bull Qualifier.
Oh. Yeah,
that guy. But Banelings are the way to go. They are actually effective against Zealots.
I know he's weird exterior because it's not like you have one baneling annihilate a whole army like against Marines, but the Zealots still take that bonus damage. They are light units. So banelings can deal with clumped units pretty effectively. Same with those sentries. The problem is oftentimes connecting to them. You know, you got no creep, you don't have the centrifugal hooks just yet. And, you know, we've seen this misclick about 1 million times today. Ventral sacks. Maybe mint pneumatized carapace.
Like,
I
did
think...
Catz watch him too? And is like, this guy's a genius?
Yeah, the slow overlord drops, but centrifugal hooks starting up. We'll either see the cancel or maybe
wow. Catz, you're my hero. It's like he heard when I said range or baneling drops.
But Bane drops are slow overlords?
No, because it takes so much longer for the pneumatized carapace, or it takes so much longer for the drops to research that you start at first.
Okay, okay. I mean, he's got 3 hatcheries. He gets started very soon. That's true.
He should. He has enough gas.
I mean, his speed's finishing up. The banelings are really cool. Guys, to explain why you don't see banelings in this matchup is because sentries can just drop force fields. But... And I've always heralded this one play. Maybe I'll have to start referencing this one if it's the case. There was a game, Stardust versus Snoot. Stardust, of course, very sentry, very gateway-heavy player, all-ins a lot. Snoot went early banelings. He went early drops. He was able to get that perfect donut out of the sentries and then drop as they were all stuck within it. So Catz is continuing with the ventral sacks. He's going to let this complete.
It is slow overlord drops.
He's rallying them all forward.
Oh, dear God.
What I would love to is if you made it look like a scouting overlord. Like you just put one in slowly. It looks like it's gonna suicide for a scout.
Oh, yeah, that's actually a cool move. He does start pneumatized carapace, so usually, like, back in the day when this was actually like an okay thing, Leonog was doing really cool stuff with it, you would start, you know, one first and then slowly after the other one, but he just waited to do it on the same exact hatchery. I don't know. It's a pretty fast upgrade though, so obviously he doesn't pull him back too far.
Well, this is really cool. I like this a lot. Catz is gonna find that his opponent has not a lot of stalkers, so he's not gonna be shooting down the overlords anytime soon. There's so many probes in each of these mineral lines ripe for the picking, and you know there was a thing back in Brood War for because I'm king of custom games, no real games. He's loaded them all up, where you would just like do the same sort of thing with infested Terrans. You'd infest the command center, get those suicide bombers out, and carpet bomb the hell out of your opponent. But Catz is going all over the place with the guys. Lings coming towards the main to attack the gateways. Banelings possibly coming down behind us for the sentries, or maybe he just goes straight for the mineral lines. I don't know, because he's got so many to work with. He's making more banelings. 33 already in play, 21 coming out after this.
No. Oh, God. And Sefirofe, I don't know what he was trying to do, like do some immortal war prism help. I don't know.
I want to watch all this at the same time, but Catz is going to be baneling the front. He's going to baneling the mineral lines I predict here on both sides. These overlords are rallying through. Oh, this is awesome!
That's so awesome. This looks totally legit too. Like Sefirofe really is like he hasn't really done. Oh, I guess he did a kind of like.
Oh, the war prism. But... Oh, he's gonna see the banelings rolling in. This is
what
awkward.
What is he thinking? Oh, he's thinking. What are you doing? You should force field your ramp.
Why no force field? The banelings get through. He drops.
Okay, you're kind of
he's running. He's running with everything. The banelings, everything's clumping up for the banelings. Catz doesn't even get to unload anything. There we go, dropping on top of the army. Bane raid has begun. The carpet bomb takes out everything.
Oh my God!
Every single unit died in that attack.
Wasn't even close. There was like no way to hold it.
This is fantastic. It was fun, but more importantly than that, guys, Catz now qualifies for Season 2 of Copa America. He's made that top 4 tonight, and we will see him in the group stages later on. Now, like I said before, he's got one more game ahead of him because he has to do seating placement. But, what a game! What a game!